It was a weekend of big wins and big losses. Welcome back to the number one, the champion podcast, Fan Tactics. I'm in the studio with my usual suspect, my usual co-host, Sabubu Elkun. Sabubu, welcome back from a very investive weekend, an investive and a festive weekend. How was the weekend for you on all fronts, both as a fan, both as an investor and a lover of the game?
Well, as regards investing, for now,
it ended in tears again.
no, we've not been investing lately.
We have not been.
Then for the football itself, we saw a mix of clubs that actually knew what they wanted, and a coach that is still trying to find his feet. Because a Bournemouth going to Old Trafford and beating United 3-0 was a very big surprise. Maybe because of the scoreline.
What was surprising about it?
No, if we didn't expect 3-0, even if Bournemouth was going to win that game. You understand?
Okay.
United had their chances in the first half and they flopped their lines. Villa Park, we saw the intensity from Aston Villa.
They came out flying.
Yeah, a normal Una Emery's team.
Yeah.
And I saw a Man City that I don't know if they've lost that drive. I don't know if there's nothing to aim again, or maybe they've gotten to the peak and, there's a downward trend. But the bottom line is, that match, City should just try and forget that match in a hurry.
Yeah. And talking about another team that is struggling and can't seem to find their rhythm, Barcelona lost at home to Atletico Madrid.
I watched that match and Barcelona were very unlucky in that match, to be honest with you. They were very, very
unlucky. Were
they
unlucky or they were not clinical enough? Because Rafinha had half a dozen chances to put the game away.
You can be unlucky at the same time.
Yeah, the cause of your own unluckiness.
Yes, but I feel they were very unlucky with the way that winning goal came.
Okay.
Towards the end. It was just the last kick of the game. And
you know one thing with Diego Simeone's team, and I can dare say they are one of the most informed teams in Europe right now, is they are going to attack you. You know that they are going to come at you. You know that they are going to put you under pressure. The thing now is Barcelona had the first half to themselves. They were playing the ball around, applying the pressure, putting on the press, and Atletico was just absorbing. And then in the second half, they came out and they were making one or two moves. And you just know that something was coming. It was a question of when.
Yeah.
So Barcelona, I think they are also in this place where it's just not working.
They were tipped to be the ones to take the league by a mile.
Yeah.
But it's obvious now that they have to do a lot of catching up. Because Madrid has gone on top.
Yeah.
Atletico has gone to second place. Barcelona has dropped to third place. Which is a problem because Madrid has a game in hand. Remember that?
Yes. They are suspended fixture.
It's something that Barcelona will start doing catch up the way the league is going in Spain. We saw what happened in Italy where the usual suspect got their points they are cruising. The Napolis of this world, the Atlantas of this world, and Inter Milan. No, Inter is playing tonight.
Yeah.
But they are still third. That's the irony about it. Juventus won, thank God.
Finally.
So the way the league is panning out, there's already that shift.
There's a trend.
You're not seeing that the guys that are serious for the league are already taking their spots. The pretenders are already falling.
Although it's still pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty
across
close.
All the leagues. It's still pretty close. The separation is not really there yet. Although, of course, Liverpool can say we have some room apart from maybe PSG.
Okay.
Maybe Bayern.
Bayern is just 4 points ahead of Bayern Leverkusen.
Yeah.
So that is still
it's still close. Yes. So a game. Close. Yeah, but Liverpool, Bayern, and then Madrid will be. They have hit form at the right moment. So you can say they are going to get a result, or they could get a result against.
You know what the good thing about Madrid is they're picking up the points when they need to pick it up.
Yeah.
And Vinicius Junior is back. Rodrigo is back.
Yeah.
Bellingham is the one that is not yet back.
No, he's back.
He's back,
And
okay. He's on,
Bellingham is
so you
like,
can see that
actually it's not just like the players are just hitting a rich vein of form at the right
see
time.
the goal, but Mbappe scored.
Mbappe is looking like since he came back from the Club World Cup, someone was making a comment on X and he said that Madrid will take you to the place that broke you just to heal you. So he lost the World Cup at the Lusail Stadium and Madrid took him back there and he won the Intercontinental.
Yeah.
And Madrid are just looking really confident right now. Rodrigo is playing great football. Bellingham is balling. Like you said, Vinicius is back and Mbappe is looking more like himself. So I think Barcelona fans should be pretty worried right now with the way the two Madrid clubs are looking.
And I think another thing that the two Madrid clubs have over Barcelona is experience and maturity. Because Atletico Madrid bought well during the summer. They went for proven players. You saw the signings they did. Madrid is always Madrid. They will go for the players they know they need. Barcelona still has this
youngish side.
Yeah. The good thing is that they have a good coach. So let's just give it to him with the way he has started. Even if he doesn't win the league this season, at least he would have built the team.
He would have laid some foundation.
The foundation like this next season for the real.
Yeah.
But they are not still out of it. That's what they're about.
So Sabuwo, it will seem like we are, rehashing this a lot. But we have talked about Pep Guardiola and we have been commenting on his teams, the matches of Man City for some time now. And it's really looking like, it's now an old joke. Like it's like an old joke. Like if you tune into any sports show, any after any match, any newspaper column, you would probably be hearing something about Pep's misery and Man City's downfall. And I know there are a lot of people that are loving this, that are enjoying this. But as a neutral and as somebody who loves football, you would be concerned about the drop in levels from Man City. And we keep asking week in, week out, what is going on? But of course, we know what is going on now. They can't seem to pick up wins. They can't seem to put together, a run of wins. So what is the way forward?
If there's anything that people have not realized is Pep has never gone through this in his career before. So this is a learning curve for him. He has never gone through this kind of patch in football, ever.
That's true.
Ever. Now, this is the true. This will actually show if he's a good coach. In the sense that how he's going to lift up those boys is left to him alone. Remember, when there's no more fear factor, is a problem. That's the problem.
They have lost their sense of invincibility, yes.
Yeah, there's that sense of invincibility, and there's that sense of fear where Man City is going on the pitch and the other team is already defeated before the match starts.
Yeah.
It's no more there again. Everybody feels
no respect.
We can beat them.
They are kicking the dog as he's lying down.
It's okay. There are the statistics I saw today where Salah has scored more goals than Jack Grealish this season compared to the goals Jack Grealish has scored for City since he joined.
Okay, Salah's goals this season alone is more than Jack Grealish has scored for Man City since he signed.
And funny
that
enough,
was 100 million signing.
Yes, and as it is, he has not scored for one full calendar year.
That's crazy.
Very crazy. So let's leave the Rodri thing out.
Yeah.
Rodri thing is much more beyond Rodri.
It was the initial excuse you could do, the easiest.
But the team, the players are there. That's the irony about it. The players are there. We are seeing the players. But something is just wrong.
Is it possible that those Guardiola has lost the dressing room? Is it possible?
No, I don't think so.
Because it seems they don't have any fight anymore. They are not playing for their manager. For me, I would say like those guys are just going through the motions. Like, should we get to the end of the season, or should this guy quit, or should he get fired?
Or
let me run down my contract.
In the next 2 weeks, the Premiership has what they call like a semi-winter break, where some teams will go off for 2 weeks, other teams will play themselves. Then when those teams come back, the teams that played will now go on their 2 weeks or 1 week rest. I think City is waiting for that. They need that break.
Whatever break it is, I think even the final whistle these days, City are waiting for it. Like they can't wait to escape from whatever battering is coming.
We can't say Pep is a bad coach.
No. Look, you said something that this is a new experience for Pep. He has not gone through this, and in life, there are some experiences that will break you. What you have not encountered before, there are two options. You either rise above or you sink beneath. So it's possible that he might not be able to overcome this rot.
He would.
It's very possible.
He would.
No. Just as much as it's possible he will overcome it. It's also possible that he won't.
He would.
And I'm telling you, because I keep observing Pep's body language with each defeat, after each defeat that comes, and he's looking more confused. Now, most of the brilliant coaches, the genius guys, they always feel like it's not like my work is not the problem. I know this thing works. This my formation, this my formula, this my football, it works. So I don't think it's the tactics that is a problem. Maybe it's the players, maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the pitch, maybe it's the ball.
Let me tell you. City needs 3 or 4
signings?
3 or 4 wins. At a stretch.
How are they going to get it?
Would.
How?
They would. Just watch. They would. Let's leave City and face United.
Well, it looks like a bad day or a bad weekend in Manchester, because from midweek, they've been weak. The second weekend, the week no end. First and foremost, Manchester United fans, I knew you guys were getting a little excited. You beat City, but everybody is beating City. So welcome to the reality check and welcome to English football, Ruben Amorim. So back-to-back losses. And a lot of Man U fans are panicking and ranting and talking about this player and that player. But we have always proposed.
I guess the constant with corner kick in that match.
Yes.
The first goal was a corner kick. I thought they said it was an Arsenal thing, but United are not doing enough. Because I realized that what many players and coaches are doing is they just keep dropping the ball in their box 18. They know that there will always be confusion there.
Yes. So, I look at Man U, and now let's not get overly excited. Now, a few managers have come into the English Premiership and they have been able to, solidify their teams. They have been able to build, been able to get a reaction. I mean, even Van Nistelrooy was able to get a tune out of Leicester for a bit. But it just shows the enormity of work that Amorim has before him. That Man U is looking that fragile. 3-0 at Old Trafford. Not be my Mayo.
It's I don't know. I felt so sorry for them when I was watching the match.
You felt sorry for them?
Yeah, I felt
that's new. Sabubu is even pitying Man United fans. No, when you are that low that nobody can even envy you. It's just pity. Yeah.
No, I felt so sorry for them because after the guy came in and they had that draw at Ipswich, they beat Everton.
Yeah.
And I told people that Everton gifted them. Funny enough, they beat Everton and they made Everton better after that match. Because after that match, Everton has been... They won 3-0 against Crystal Palace, if I'm correct. They came to the Emirates and did a defensive masterclass.
Yeah.
Then against Chelsea thought with you saw what Chelsea yesterday.
A very disciplined performance.
They would have won.
Yes,
if not for Sanchez. He made 2 fantastic saves in that match. You know, so now after that, they came to the Emirates. That first half, I liked the way they played.
Were competitive.
Yeah, they that low block. But the second half, they lost it. And after then, they went to the Etihad. No, after that match, they went to Nottingham. Nottingham Forest came to Old Trafford and beat them 3-2.
Yeah.
I said, okay. They now went to Emirates and won.
The Etihad, you mean?
No, Etihad, sorry.
Yeah.
And they won and they said, we are back.
We are back.
I said, okay, fine. This league that we all know.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy what a week can do to you. A week can weaken your prospects. Talking about a week, Chelsea, they got a result in the Conference League, and coming into the weekend against Everton, there was a lot of confidence. But I don't understand. Chelsea fans, people are angry. I thought people would say you are not in the title race. But you now drew a match and everybody's angry. Nicolas Jackson. I thought this is Jackson that has been giving 9 goals. Come on.
It's quite unfortunate that the Chelsea, the club itself, right, Maresca and others and the fans always say we are not in the race. You are dead end in that race. If you're going to be a deciding factor in that race.
No. I think Chelsea are doing a good job of picking the points where they are supposed to pick the points, and I guess that's why their fans are disappointed.
Let me tell you what is going. Let me tell you what is going well for Chelsea. A team that plays the Premiership is not more playing the Conference League.
No, that's true.
So they come out fresh every match. Every match. Where the other teams are flying around Europe.
Yeah.
Chelsea comes out and you see them, they will just come into the field with that finance and swagger.
Yeah.
And they just play. Then midweek they say, okay, reserve.
Boys, go and have your kickabout.
I'm telling you. So
it's amazing what squad depth can do for you. Aside from Chelsea, we saw Liverpool pick up a statement win also in the title race.
The irony about Liverpool is they are there to stay. Liverpool's own is catch me if you can, as it is presently. They are 6 points ahead of Arsenal presently, and how many points ahead of Chelsea?
That should be about
4 points.
4 or 5.
No, it's 4 points. Because Chelsea are 2 points ahead of Arsenal.
Okay.
And with a game in hand. I think Chelsea have Liverpool are willing to win the match 7-4, 7-5 now. That's the way I'm seeing it. As long as they get the goals. The one is just to outscore you. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because Tottenham played into their trap yesterday, and they paid for it. Those players that have pace, you're playing that high line.
And not just the
that
pace, they have intelligent midfielders that can pick those passes and pick them at the right time.
You remember that you can have the pace, but if you don't have the finishers, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Liverpool have that pace, intelligent players, and they have the finishers.
And that's how Tottenham were finished. But we are looking at
they were harmed.
Yeah. Oh. So they harmed them. It breaks my heart. But first of all, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we are going to be diving into what is to come as opposed to what has gone by.
The leagues in Europe have decided to go on break. But there's a particular league that never goes on break.
They don't sleep, they don't slumber. And that's why their players always go to injury, to slumber.
Yes. The Italian league would go on recess by this weekend.
Yeah.
So they'll take about 1 or 2 weeks.
After this weekend, yeah.
Yes, then the Spanish league has gone on their own recess already.
Barcelona will be thanking God. Say, this team when they don't carry us, go press factory reset.
Yes, they will use that to recharge their batteries
and then to do an autopsy.
Then the English Premiership has what they call the festive fixtures, where they start from Boxing Day.
Traditional.
They play about 8 matches on Boxing Day, play another one by the next day, which is 27th.
Yeah.
Then they play the weekend fixtures, stroke the New Year fixtures, before they now head up to the FA Cup in 2 weeks' time or a week's time. As it stands, this is where squad depth will be tested to the limit, where you have to play every 3 to 4 days. This is where some players have been shouting, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. Now it's time to play.
Yeah.
You understand? So we start with the fixtures on the 26th, where Man City.
Why are you laughing, Sam? See, you see, Man City has now become laughing stock. As you just Man City, you are laughing, and if they talk say Guardiola will recover, he can come. This Everton that just frustrated Chelsea.
See, the worst match that City should even start with is against Everton.
Hi.
At the Emirates.
Sorry,
I keep at the Etihad.
Yes.
At the Etihad. So
you think see, this is not Emirates, they are not flying. They are not flying.
So Man City will take on Everton.
Yeah.
The lunchtime kick off on the 26th. Then Bournemouth, who are one of the most dangerous sides in the Premiership, will play Crystal Palace. Chelsea had a London derby against Fulham. Newcastle would play Aston Villa. The Nottingham Forest will welcome Spurs.
Yeah.
That is if they do not hammer them again. Then Southampton and West Ham. West Ham are picking up points here and there. They were very unlucky to lose, to draw that match against Bournemouth last weekend. Then we have Wolves versus Manchester United. I don't know the Manchester United we're going to get in that match. Then Liverpool and Leicester. I feel sorry for Leicester in this match.
Okay.
So now that Man City Everton, what?
I would say both sides are going to score. Although I think Everton are going to struggle to score goals, but just fresh off watching their team play, you would give them a shot at because of course you said they've lost fear factor, so they're likely going to go at Man City. I think.
Do you know what I feel?
Iliman is going to cost a lot of
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
They won't go at Man City. They won't dare.
You think so?
They won't. They'll be compact as usual.
Yeah.
Making life very difficult for City. Their greatest undoing will be if City scores first. Then they are in for a massacre. Because they try to come out to equalize, City will take advantage of it.
Now, I know we are saying we are looking at that. That's like if City were ideal. Everton are very, very
good.
No.
City
You're laughing. I'm not the one laughing here. You're the one laughing, and that's just the reality of the situation. No. If it were ideal City right now, those guys are going to counter City. That's what they'll be looking for, and City will be eager to make an impression.
So are you saying?
Well, I wish them luck.
Are you saying?
I hope their defense can hold up.
Wait, is City that bad that even an Al-Ali can beat them?
No comment. If I speak now, I'll be in trouble. So Chelsea would be hosting their neighbors Fulham. I think they should be able to get 3 points there. So I would say
well, Chelsea would have to be clinical to get that 3 points, because I saw what Southampton did to Fulham yesterday. A team that do they have a coach now?
Southampton, they are still with an interim. Although they have appointed the former Roma coach.
I saw
Ivan Juric. Yes.
So I saw how compact and well drilled that interim coach is doing. So I don't know, but I still stick with this Chelsea win in that match.
Chelsea should be able to get
Bournemouth
the points.
Crystal Palace is a Bournemouth Street win.
Yeah, I agree.
Newcastle Aston Villa. As long as you go into that stadium.
No, I think I'll go with both sides to score.
Both sides to score, but the Newcastle win for me.
I don't know about that, because Newcastle can turn up today and turn up tomorrow. Of course, both sides have a striker have strikers that are on top form in John Duran and of course Alexander Isak. So we should be assured of goals. I don't know about who picks up the win.
Nottingham Forest, Tottenham Hotspur.
I see a draw in that game.
I see both sides to score. And I see likely Nottingham might just sneak it. Nuno has a lot to prove.
Okay, against his old employers.
Yeah.
Maybe they might even still punish him on top. Who knows?
Southampton versus West Ham.
West Ham. So last time out, West Ham drew with Brighton.
Okay.
A pretty dark game, I would say, because you would have expected a lot more from them in their own stadium. So I don't know what they'll be bringing to the table this time, but
something tells me it's either a West Ham win or draw.
I was going for a Southampton win or draw, because with their new manager bounce and what they played against Fulham, I'm thinking they can harm West Ham. Yes. So
Wolves versus Man City,
Man United. The Wolves are out for Man United.
Wolves-
And I'm not just talking about Wolverhampton Wanderers.
They score a lot of goals.
Yeah. You
They're
know,
a crazy side though.
Matthews Cunha is one player that is looking pretty confident
See what
and
they
is
did
balling.
to Leicester City.
So
over the
I
weekend.
don't think Man U are going to have a match they would enjoy.
Let's just say both teams to score. And if Man U are not careful, Wolves might just nick it.
It's going to be a crazy. Boxing Day delivers one of the craziest results in
funny
football. Funny
result.
enough. I was even saying Chelsea are going to win. Chelsea are one of the teams that falter a lot on Boxing Day. They have a bad record
They don't have
on Boxing Day.
not too good record on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Then Liverpool versus Leicester.
So Liverpool Leicester, we all know what's going down. It's going to be as usual. It's going to be a Liverpool win. Liverpool are going to pick up the points.
Then on Friday.
On Friday.
Brighton Brentford.
Both sides to score.
Goals.
Both sides to score.
Then Arsenal Ipswich.
I see an Arsenal straight win with a lot of goals.
You sure?
Yeah.
Then that's 27th. Then on Saturday, in Italy.
Yeah.
We have you remember we talked about Lazio versus Inter here last week.
Yeah.
And we're praising Lazio, talking about how they beat Napoli.
Yeah.
In twice in less than 5 days.
Inter battered them.
And we thought they would give Inter a fight, but Inter went riot.
Yes.
Hit them for like 5 or 6 that night. And
it was crazy.
Now they're coming out, they want to play another team that enjoys scoring. Atalanta.
So the best player in Africa and one of the best players in the world.
Congratulations to our own Omo Oluwabi.
Yes. So Ademola is a player you don't want to face right now, and I'm sure Lazio are going to feel the brunt of the African prince or the crown prince of African football. So I would
king. He's a king now.
He's a king. Okay, I would still go with
Atlanta will not draw, right?
Yeah, Atlanta will not draw.
Inter are playing Cagliari away.
That's a straight win for Inter.
But that is it. That's the notable fixtures we have there. Then on Sunday, we're back to the Premiership.
Yeah.
The battle of the cities. Leicester City versus Man City.
I think if Man City were looking for a game to use to restore their confidence and to build momentum.
That's after they might have beaten Everton.
No. That's after whatever happens at Everton would have happened. Leicester would be that game. So I would stick my limb out and say they should get a straight win. But I cannot be sure these days.
Crystal Palace and Southampton.
Crystal Palace, Southampton. I would see goals. I would predict a draw if I was trying to be very direct. But I would say both teams score.
I give it to Crystal Palace. They have a beast called Mateta. That guy is one hell of an attacker that will bully you to the ground.
Well, he should continue his bullying. Southampton are a team that know how to play the football, and Palace are not looking like it most of the times. So why they are bullying.
Well,
they should also be ready to be bullied.
When you're playing these big teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and possibly City, if you go toe to toe with them,
possibly City.
No,
God. Go on.
No, what I mean, possibly City.
I just the reason now. Now it's possibly City.
Based on their
current form. Oh.
If you go toe to toe with them, they will blow you out.
Yeah.
They won't have mercy at you.
Yeah.
That's why I said that match City is playing on Boxing Day against Everton. If they score first, and Everton says they want to try to equalize, they will spell it.
They just need to be patient. I think we have other games. Everton versus Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
What do you think, Sabubu?
Everton is at home, right?
Yeah.
Everton will lose a bit. They'll lose a bit. So I see
Nottingham Forest will beat them.
I see both sides scoring.
So people that are chasing European football, you think they'll go. When it comes to those kind of evenly matched teams in reputation, not like because they are not mates in football right now, but based on it's Nottingham Forest, they were just in the championship, they will beat them. Crystal Palace, Southampton, we have already made our arguments for that. Fulham versus Bournemouth.
Both sides to score.
Yes, but Fulham will be fully harmed by Bournemouth.
Tottenham was playing Wolves. I fear for Tottenham in that match. If they try to do their highlight, Wolves will blow them.
Tottenham. Well, I wish them good luck. because there are some teams right now that I cannot really stake my
Then
my reputation
West Ham
on.
and Liverpool. You see that match? I can't wait to watch that match.
Why? Tell me about it.
West Ham are a very, very funny team. And I mean a very funny team. They've been a bogey team for Liverpool at that Queen Elizabeth Stadium in the past 3 seasons. Liverpool practically struggle. They've lost about 2 or 3 matches there. And you know, right now the coaches, his ideas are already getting to the players.
Yeah.
See the way they played. They're playing well. Even if Liverpool win that match, they won't win it as comprehensive as the way we think they would win it.
They'll win it.
West Ham will give them a fight.
1 week, we make one team weak.
Then the last of all the matches on New Year Day is Brentford versus Arsenal.
Okay. That's on Sunday.
Yes.
On Sunday.
There's a little matter of a super.
There's Monday. There's Monday fixtures also. We have fixtures on Monday where we have Ipswich and Chelsea at Portman Road, Aston Villa versus Brighton at Villa Park, and Man United will be hosting Newcastle, where Amorim, I don't know, man. I think Man U has some really testing fixtures lined up for them. But of course, we wish them luck. And we hope that the coach would get the support of the fans enough to get his ideas across to his players. Whether you support him or not, he was employed on it's a short contract though, but you know, you expect that it's about 2 years or so.
2.5
you 2.5. So you expect him to be given time to get this is Ineos, like an Ineos recruitment. So you expect them to give him time. But of course, they have proven that their man, that Ashworth, who was also their recruitment, was easily fired after what? Just a few weeks.
Before we go, there are some fixtures in Italy on Sunday.
Yes. Okay.
Napoli versus Venezia, Juventus versus Fiorentina.
That's the top of the table. That's the top of the table fixture.
Yes.
AS Roma have been in good form. I mean, their last 2 games resulted in almost 10 goals.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be feeling pretty confident against a topsy-turvy Milan side.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Fiorentina versus Juventus. That's the top of the table clash. Fiorentina, they are looking good.
Nicking games 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1. Left
a very sturdy defense and safe hands in David De Gea. And Juventus are always solid at the back, but you can't predict them going forward. That game will be a pretty low-scoring game for me.
Where Gabriel Jesus has started picking up, so it's obvious he'll be the one leading.
No, that guy is just trying to prevent a January exit for himself. Immediately transfer. I'm just advising Arsenal now. People should sign striker because immediately transfer window close. Now, so Gabriel go close. He's close to when Jesus was born. So Jesus they score. Once window close, okay, bye. Anyways, another team that could do well with advising themselves about a striker is Chelsea, because if they had a clinical striker, what happened against Everton would not have happened. On that note, we are going to wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll be back to take you through the fixtures as we lead into a new year, a new open window for all those who need to, help themselves. The window is there to help those who need to help themselves. Yes. So another Guardiola will be waiting. Please make sure the money.
Nothing will happen to Guardiola.
No. Nothing will happen. But that guy, I'm telling you, that guy, if he like himself, he will resign. No, he should. I mean, Guardiola, this is the point where just for your own reputation and for the good of the team,
Friends, let's go.
We should go.
Let's go.
Okay, we are going.
So please, we would appreciate if you continue to watch us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and your likes and comments are very important to us.
Do you know the funny part? Those that are watching this podcast till this time, they have already liked us, they have already followed us, they'll comment. So thank you for staying with us.
So kindly share them.
Yes, Feliz Navidad. So Feliz Navidad. To all those watching us from all around the world, Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the holidays, stay safe, and spread love to one another. Banter with love, and of course, invest with
wisely.
care. Yes.